Okay, my computer crashed again! But I'm dedicated. I'm dedicated. Also, why is that on Stream Manager? Properties. Properties. I should have checked this before I went live. Chrome. Sure. Why is it not showing the Tiltify one? I'm so confused. God, my eyes hurt. Chrome. There we go. Love it. Wow. This blue actually looks really good on me. I'm kind of loving it. It's kind of nice. I kind of like it. It's very, very nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back to this fucking game. I just want to finish this run, and then what I'm gonna do, I wanted to stream a little bit longer, but apparently my computer's having a fucking mental breakdown. So we're just gonna finish up this run, and we're gonna go ahead and end the stream, just because it's acting up so much. So where did it auto-save us?
Shrouken, take her up to our room and take care of her, all right? Schedule an immediate appointment to a physician.
Okay, so it didn't send us that far back at all.
Get it done. As soon as possible. I just need to...
Breathe. I need to breathe. Wait, did I unmute? Yes. That's how I test if I'm muted or not. Yeah, it looks like the... Yeah, okay, everything looks like it's... Wait a minute, why is this on 3.9? Let's be on 4.1, thank you. Gray skies loom over it. Wait, no. What? Maybe, did we read this? I can't even fucking remember anymore. I walk to the gardens, what little of it there is at the moment anyway, and kneel by the daffodils. We've read this so many times. They say that even when our loved ones pass on, they stay to watch over us. Though I believe in neither a heaven nor a hell, a hopeful part of me wishes it were true, as ridiculous as the idea is. I can't help but grow still, a chill going up my spine when I do feel eyes upon me. For a while I think I'm imagining it, but I'm all too familiar with the sensation of being watched. Carefully I scan my surroundings, doing my best not to give away the fact that I'm aware of their presence, whoever they are. But there's not a soul in sight on the fields surrounding the mansion. Yet, there on the balcony overlooking the garden, she stands there, and though I cannot see her face clearly from afar, I know she is the one staring at me. A servant, if one were to judge by her clothing. From this distance, I can't discern what those stains on her clothing are. The woman gives off a rabid air and simply did not belong with her surroundings. That isn't what worries me, though. What worries me is that she isn't one of ours. She can't be. Obvious signs of being tattered and dirty stayed aside, there shouldn't be anyone else in the mansion aside from the three of us. And that's the balcony that leads to our bedroom. Forget pretending that I don't notice her.
What are you doing there? You're not supposed to be there!
Hold on. Need to save. Yeah, let's just put it there. From the height, there's no way she could have jumped off the balcony, and perhaps she would have only been able to sneak in there because Hannah's asleep. Calling out to her would wake Hannah and, at the very least, calling Johann's attention to the matter at hand. I dread to think of any other way she could have gotten there without Hannah calling for us. The woman on the balcony doesn't react, barely even stirs. Probably drug-addled or touched in the head, though that begs the question of how she even managed to get in there. That changes nothing, of course, and doesn't stop me from running back to the mansion.
Shrouken! There's an intruder! In the bedroom! Upstairs! Secure Hannah immediately!
Bursting in through the front doors, I'm greeted by Johans with a kitchen knife in his hands, looking wary and alert. There's a question on his lips for a moment, but he's quick to fall into place, giving me a curt nod before we rush up the foyer stairs. That woman would need to go through us to get anywhere, and between me and the butler, there's no way she's getting away. There's no announcing ourselves as I slam the bedroom door open, expecting to see the worst inside. When we find Hannah simply seated at her vanity without a care in the world, my relief can't be any greater. I don't even question if she's well enough to be moving around yet. But that is soon followed by suspicion and caution. Without a word, I signal for Johans to search through the room for the intruder, even going so far as to slipping into the second bedroom. She couldn't have gone anywhere else, not without getting our attention, not without Hannah noticing. It isn't too far-fetched to think that she may have been coerced to act like nothing is out of the ordinary. If she's being forced to do this, she would be able to tell me without alerting the criminal. We should be ready for such things, after all, being the wealthy, powerful, and influential people that we are. And though I hesitate to break her peace, to make her worry any more than she has the right to be, I know that matters of safety shouldn't be taken so lightly. Even if I could just content myself in watching her...
Are you alright, Hannah?
There's a moment of silence as she fastens a cord around her neck, and with her back turned to me, she replies as calmly as can be.
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be? Is there something wrong?
There's no sign of coercion or deceit. She gives none. Everything looks fine. Seems fine. Hannah says as much. Stepping out onto the balcony doesn't say anything differently. The outside is devoid of signs of any other human life with how secluded the property is. Though it's hard to be sure with how the sun is set, trying to locate anyone on the large property by myself would be futile. Whether it's the truth or a convenient lie, one could only assume that everything is alright. And even Johans is in agreement.
There's nobody in the second bedroom or in the closet. It's all clear.
Yet I can't fight off the awful feeling that's taking
Are you
over me.
sure? Nobody? Double check. Triple check everything. Check the whole house if you have to.
What's going on? What is all this then?
He claims to have seen an intruder standing on your balcony. Did you notice anyone here, madam?
No, it's just been me. I've not heard or seen anybody else aside from the two of you all day. Strange.
The others have been given the day off. There shouldn't be anybody else here. Are you sure of what you saw? Perhaps you were...
Yes, I bloody well am sure of what I saw. There was a woman standing there, dark hair and in servant's clothing. Are you insinuating that I am making things up? That I'm going mad? Because if you are, I don't care how competent you've been. I won't have such disrespect directed at me. It's not paranoia if people are out to get me.
My anger is easily roused, no thanks to the adrenaline rush that's kicked in sometime I don't know when. I don't think I'll ever get used to this feeling, really. No matter how many a time I've had to rely on it to survive on the streets as a child, to survive everything, with how high I've managed to prop myself up. And I take any and all threats toward my person seriously.
I'm not implying that you're mad. The occasional hallucination is a completely normal and human experience, as long as it isn't a repeat occurrence.
Oh, so what? That was a trick of the light? My imagination?
You haven't ingested any alcohol today, have you?
A valid question, but...
I am not drunk.
In my state, I only realize how quiet Hannah has gotten when she doesn't joke about my debatable alcoholism. There's no clever quip or words of fond exasperation. She's only watching me through all of this. And when I do notice that, I start feeling bugs crawling on my skin. When I didn't deign to speak further, fixated on the sensation, Johans cuts in.
Whatever the case, we need to establish tighter security. We should have done so from the start. If you were seeing things, then we got lucky. Had there been a real intruder, we were ill prepared.
Of course. I trust that you can hire the most qualified from the agency. Are you all right, Hannah? You seem disquieted.
I'm well, my love. I was just worried about how the hallucination brought you distress.
It wasn't hallucination, I'm sure of it. But what can I do to prove otherwise?
Doesn't matter. You are safe, as am I. I overreacted.
Perhaps rest is necessary. It is late into the day, and you must be tired from your gardening.
Before I ask how she knew what I was doing, a small fond smile graces her lips before she brushes away a few yellow petals from my sleeve. But does it really look like I'm that exhausted? I'm sure to be well rested, despite it all, and it's not like I've done anything physically exhausting today. Beyond running here in a hurry, anyway. No doubt I've led a trail of the flowers in my mad dash, and I suppose I do look like a mess.
That sounds good. I guess I'll need to sleep a lot more than I thought. But
I'll stand guard outside for the night. You two have nothing to worry about.
Okay, that line was definitely recorded in a completely different room than the rest of all of his other lines. Nothing to worry about. I'm not so sure about that. But thinking any more about it isn't going to do anything.
Come on then, my love. Off to bed. I have been restless without you by my side.
Even then, I can't force away the uneasiness that settles over me. Sleep is hard to attain, and even Hannah's embrace doesn't help. She's still burning up. Really, little sleep was had, and I feel completely drained come morning. Even when Hannah rises from bed in spite of a mild fever and invites me down to breakfast, I can't be bothered to drag myself out from the comfort of the sheets. Hello there, Markor! This game's still not done? No, I've beaten it twice now. I'm beating it a third time because, basically, I had to, hold on, where am I gonna save? Where's my most recent save? Here we go. This, listen, I had to see this. I had to see this. Where is it? Where is it? No, chapter 7. I had to see this! I had unlocked it. I didn't even know it was a thing, but I had to see it. And I've seen it, and now I'm gonna beat the game another time. And hopefully, it doesn't get too weird, because this time the wife is possessed. And she looks like a walking corpse, but nobody has mentioned that. Even though it's very obvious that she looks like a walking corpse. But good morning, Justin. Good morning. Okay. Okay. It's not like I need to do something particularly important today. The rain has started sometime during the night, doesn't help the mood. Or maybe it helps just... Okay, we've read this! Okay. The fever, no matter how slight it is, can't be good for her. What with her old? I almost said old. What with her odd behavior recently? You'd think she hit her head hard against something while I wasn't looking. Perhaps a proper rest is all she needs, but I'd rather not assume things. I'm a businessman, not a doctor. Wonder of wonders why I ever bothered agreeing to babysitting duty at that. But here I am, scheduled as today's babysitter for Suarez's brat, once her father drops her off the mansion steps. Though that is a worry for much, much later. If I wish to, I can ask that nobody bother me while I doze off in a cocoon of comforters. But as always, somebody has to be a buzzkill.
Are you really going to stay in bed all day?
What do you want? It's far too early to deal with your nosiness.
You must have been really rattled by what happened yesterday. If you need to talk about it, I am quite qualified in that regard.
They really didn't record different lines for this. They were like, let's just make them really vague. That way we can reuse them for the 3 very different routes that this scene takes place in.
And you aren't even the slightest bit bothered. Truly. Not even the slightest bit worried?
I was worried. But I realized that it's not my life and
it's not going to let me skip, is it? Yeah, nope! Hannah, on the other hand, will be away for most of the day to get her fever... Okay, no, that's different. To get her fever checked, upon my insistence. It's a small relief that Johans will be with
Are there
her.
any updates about the woman?
Being in the dark has me on edge. Information, any at all, may very well help me in calming down. Yep. Oh, God. I honestly didn't think this scene was gonna happen. The woman from the balcony stands beside me. I can hear her rattling breath, menacing and chilling. Everything in me screams to run. Is this even, like, a different scene?
Hannah?
It was not a different scene. Other than that one fucking line. Okay, so we're back to where we left off. Let's see the real tea.
Oh, Luke, darling, my love. What do you think you're doing out here this late?
The woman that stands here is one that I married. Is it? Wait, what? It's not. It's not. You already know she's possessed. I'm so confused. The love of my life. So why is it that the look she gives me now makes me feel so revolted? She shouldn't stand so close to the stairs with those honkers on her chest. She's likely to fall right down. I know! I don't understand why With the jiggle physics? I can't. Make it so that there's just a general sense of wrongness in the way she smiles at me.
Hana! Oh, thank goodness, it's just you. Oh, you gave me quite the fright. We've been looking all over for you.
Saying this makes my tongue feel heavy. I'm so used to lying, to putting on a face, but this just feels so wrong. It's such a small lie, yet a big one at that. To be afraid at the sight of my very own wife for no apparent reason is illogical, yet her mere presence has been disturbing. From her suddenly devoted and near-dependent nature, her obsession and progressiveness, to her strange way of speaking, something has been wrong with Hannah as of late. I didn't want to admit it, but it was almost as if she'd turned into another person overnight. And looking up at her now only seems to solidify this. It's almost as if I can't recognize my own wife.
Fetch me! Whatever for, my prince?
Look, that doesn't matter right now. You need to get out of this house right now, alright? Stay in the penthouse for a while.
Leave our home? What if I wish to stay?
It's not safe here, darling. Now is not the time to explain. Just listen to me. Okay, Buttercup?
I hold up my hand to her in the hopes that she won't ask any more questions. I shove away the ill thoughts I have about her, about how this is not the wife I married. People change, and now is not the time to have some sort of existential crisis about it. Our safety is priority right now, and I'll feel better about all of this as long as I can have her by my side. But she barely budges from her place atop the stairs, let alone takes my hand. And the way she looks at me just sends chills down my spine.
Why should I? Is something the matter? What about you? Are you not coming with?
What was I supposed to say? Where to even start? Maybe just confess there's some crazy lady roaming around and I'd really like it if we just stayed safe?
You just need to leave for a while so I can let security sweep the place. And someone has to be there, yes? To supervise and all. That'll be my job, Buttercup.
Still, nothing. She doesn't move from where she stands, still with that amused grin on her face, as if this is some funny joke and she's the only one who can see the punchline.
But I do not wish to leave. And you should not either. You've just arrived, my prince. This is your home. Our home. Would you really allow others to drive us away from it?
Be that as it may, it is dangerous here right now, and I'd rather have you safe than, oh, I don't know, comfortable or whatever argument you wish to bring up. This is ridiculous, Hana. We shouldn't be discussing this. You need to leave now. Let me handle things here, Buttercup.
It is then that her expression turns absolutely horrific, and everything turns to complete and utter shite. Hannah's body shudders and shakes as if she's about to have a seizure until her visage ripples and changes. Golden yellow hair is slowly stained with inky black, and her face melts into that of the woman, the maid from before, with a menacing expression on her face. Along with it, the shifting of the very ground we stand on. It's a slow thing, a whisper more than a bang, as the darkness creeps into every corner of the room. The walls shudder and groan. Blood, yeah, I get it. It gets spooky.
Don't listen to her, she lies. I promised no such thing to anyone. We bought this house weeks ago. How should I know what she's babbling about? I never even wanted to be here in the first place.
Yep, mistaken identity. With Hannah beyond saving, no longer the same woman I knew, and Johan's likely taken by this woman, nothing's left to bind me to this wretched city. I can leave, I can... Oh, is it the fucking letter again? Yeah. Okay. We've already read this!
Last I checked, we're the ones trying to do the saving here.
And what about your friend over there? Are you saying she is responsible for this mess? For the lives this sorting letter took? Dragging other people into her own problems just so she could save her little sorry self? You think I haven't seen that before?
Not sure why this is new. I'm so confused. Hold on, we're gonna try some things. Oh god, we're like bleeding into my original save file. What if we burn the letter first? What does that do? Okay. I get that. Okay. 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 Okay, so are they get together. Good for them. Great. I hate these two. What happens to Isabella? Okay. I hate these two. I hate these two as a couple, I should say. I mean, I hate Rebecca, but fuck, man. Creep. Okay. So Hannah's just dead. Okay. Maybe, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What if we burn the house down? Okay. Okay, alright! Yes, main menu, please. Okay, so let me go to the gallery. So we're 100% on 1 and 2. I don't know what I'm missing in Zachary's, CGs. Oh, I go back. We're only missing 3, and I'm trying to think of, like, all the different things in his route, and I honestly don't know. This is Rebecca's, right? Yeah, I don't know what we did differently in Rebecca's. Trying to think of all the branching paths. Not a fucking clue. We're missing 1 for Ashton's. Interesting. I'm sure there's something I could have done differently. I can barely remember. Luke variant 1, Luke variant 3. Marianne! Wait, how is this any different than the first one? Oh, it's literally just, like, actually the story. Okay. So there's a bunch of different epilogues I could have gotten. I mean, I know that there's more because you can kill everybody, and I haven't done an ending where everybody's dead. So far, I've only done endings where Hannah dies. Big rip. Individual good, individual bad. Marianne all alone. Friendship good. Marianne and Hannah, Marianne and Luke, Zachary and Rebecca. Okay, so I got a lot of the friendship ones. Friendship bad. Ashton and Rebecca. Oh god, I got a lot of the bad ones. Romance endings. Luke and Hannah, variant 1. And then I got Ashton and Rebecca. Fuck the romance. None of these people. I got 0% of the true endings. Big fucking rip. Well, shit. What is this? CGs. Wow, I've gotten, like, barely any of the fucking CGs, apparently. I've gotten 75%. That's so many endings. Is it? Like, I know it's like a lot, but I can't tell if you're being sarcastic. I'm missing 2 of the memory fragments, which means I'm probably missing a death from Luke's route somehow, if that's even possible. And I think I'm missing 1 from Ashton's route. Unless the only one you can get is the one where he gets fucking stabbed. You know what? No, I should probably go back through and do all the QuickTime event endings. I just have to turn off QTEs for that, which is the problem. How am I missing so many from his? I feel like I've done everything! fuck around with. Well, I mean, no, that makes sense because there's like, and like, I get it. I don't know how I'm missing any from Isabella's though. Like, I feel like I've done everything I possibly can with Isabella, given that she's the first perspective that you're forced through. Okay, we're still missing a few with Hannah. Oh shit. Hi. Yeah, I don't know where those could be from. Got everything in chapter 4! Oh no! You know, I'm not even shocked that I'm missing a bunch from Rebecca. I fucking hate that character. I don't even think I've really been paying attention every time I have to play through her perspective. Well then. Oh, I know it. I would know what some of these are, like, depending on how many people you have with you at the end, probably. I'm still mad that I'm missing 2 memory fragments, and I don't know what these are. But hey, we got most of the fucking backgrounds, I guess. So whoop-de-fucking-do. Yeah, I got shit to do. And my computer's crashed, what, 2-3 times tonight? No, I think it's just been twice. No, 3 times. 2? I don't know. But anyway, fuck. I don't got enough people to raid on, Twitch. Thanks, Bezos. Let me go ahead and end the giveaway for all of you people hanging around on Theta. Did not get rated. Did not reach 125. Yes or yes. Oh wow, I only did 3 predictions. No, I did 4. Alright, who's gonna win? Literally only 1 winner. That's kind of depressing. Congratulations, Markor! Okay! Well, that was, how long did we go for? I mean, technically we went for like 7 hours, but considering my stream was down, what'd he win? He won a Theta crate, so whatever's in the crate is a mystery. They could win, like a physical item, like a mouse pad or a t-shirt. They can win, T-Fuel, which is a cryptocurrency. They can win coins for the website that they can use to spend on giveaways like the one that they just won. And then there's a bunch of other stuff, like there's like buffs and like what are they called, emotes, like special like exclusive emotes that they can win, and a bunch of other stuff. They can win G Fuel. Fuck, I don't even remember, like I'm pretty sure somewhere on the site it tells you what's in specific types of crates, but I honestly have no fucking idea. They used to have these ice cream crates, which were super cute, but I wasn't like really watching streams during that time, and so I could have gotten a bunch of cute fucking ice cream emotes, but I fucking didn't. I just wasn't participating in like giveaways, and so I only got 1 ice cream emote. So yeah, I'm fucking done. What is today? Wednesday, technically? I don't know if there's gonna be a stream tonight. I deadass don't know. I gotta plan the 24-hour stream, which I was supposed to have the schedule up and like announced a week ago. Don't judge me. But I promise if I stream tonight, it won't be the letter. I fucking promise, okay? It's gonna be fucking Rusty Lake Paradise. I swear to God. I swear to God, I'm done playing this game. 62 hours in, right? I don't know. I'm done playing it, I swear. Well, I mean for now. For the rest of the month. Well, maybe not the rest of the month, but at least for the rest of the week. I'm done. I'm putting the game down. I don't want to burn myself out on it. I've done enough reading. My pipes can't handle it anymore. I want to go back to drinking milk. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream, record my fucking stream summary for the week, because I keep forgetting to do that, and by that I mean putting it off. And I'll at least stream on Thursday. Maybe tonight. I don't know. Goodbye.